Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Look, had an opportunity here recently to pair up with Will Sammon, former Mississippi State writer, now covering Florida for The Athletic. And partnered up with him on a story that was his idea that he's working on, where he looks at the possibility of Dan Mullen using two running backs at Florida and comparing that to some of the things he did when he used a lot of two running back sets at Mississippi State. I was able to do the film work for his story, and I've given you a link if you want to see the whole thing here in the description of this video. I encourage you to go and subscribe to The Athletic, look at Will's story. It's really interesting. Here's just a couple of videos. He's got a bunch of them. I don't want to give you all this. This was his idea, but here's a couple of videos that are kind of an example of what I looked at when going back and looking at 2010 Mississippi State under Mullen, using two backs, using a fullback, and then comparing that basically to their personnel now at Florida and what they might use. Here's a 2nd and 4 short yardage situation out in the field, and look how they line up. It's basically like a flex bone or a double wing, because this is a tailback, back then Vic Ballard. That's your fullback that's right behind the quarterback with his hands down. Now, it's not a running back, but a slot receiver who could act as that wing. And that's basically old flex bone double wing offense. He's your pitch man on the option. Should you keep, put your eyes here and read that in man unblocked the line of scrimmage usually, and then decide give or keep if you're a quarterback. This time it's the right read with the end staying outside, give it inside, and it turns out into a big play. That's old-fashioned, kind of wishbone-looking type football, that big fullback right behind the quarterback. So the end stay out, he decides to give. One thing they would do is motion that slot guy a lot of times to either move defenders up or back, depending on where the run was designed to go in this two-back stuff. And here, this is going to be a counter to this back. He's going to get the handoff here with a lead from the other back, as well as pulling the guard up in there, and it winds up bouncing to the backside. Guard on his block led by the other back, and here comes the counter back this way, but because it's clogged up, he just runs to space and comes out the backside. Fumbles at the end, but should have been a first down. As always, thanks to Renaissance Bank for helping me do these videos. Every now and then you see their logo here and there, and their great community that they've built online, renaissancennation.com. Really cool video stuff there. You got to check it out. Thanks to Renaissance for supporting these videos. All right, hope you enjoyed that. And again, go to the link, Will Sammon's article on the two running back possibilities at Florida on The Athletic. I've given you a link below. It's a really inexpensive subscription. You'll be glad you did if you're a football fan, but he's got a ton of videos there. That's just a couple of examples. There's a lot more in his story. I encourage you to go check it out. It's really well done, and Will is a great writer. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you doing so, and if you would share it, that'll help as well. And hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. I'm Radio Wyatt, and appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!